Hey scholars, so yesterday we learned a new way to add our numbers together, so we're going to review that today. So let's get started. So we have our numbers 35 plus 65. And remember, yesterday we talked about breaking them down into their tens and ones. So first we're going to do the number 35. So we're going to break it down. The 3 in the tens really stands for what? If you have 3 tens, that means you have, right, 30. And then our 5 and our 1 stays the same. So 30 and 5. Then we're going to break down our number 65. So we have our 6. So our 6 stands for, right, 60 in our tens place. And then our ones, in our ones place, we have the 5. Now we're first going to add our tens numbers together. So we have 30 plus 60 equals. So we have our 3 tens and our 6 tens, which equals 9 tens or 90. So we do our 3 and our 6 as our 9. Don't forget your 0 because we're talking about our tens. Now we're ready to add our numbers in our ones. So we have 5 plus 5 equals, and what does our double 5 plus 5 equal? Right, we're 10. But are we finished yet? No, because when we're adding, we should only have one number for our answer. So we need to put our 90 plus our 10 together. So we have 90 plus 10 equals 100. Awesome. Now we're doing our next one. We have 79 plus 12. So again, we're going to break it down into tens and ones. So for 79, we have 7 in our tens place, which stands for 70. And then we have what number in our ones? Right, our 9. Now we're going to break down our 12. We have a 1 in our tens place, which makes just a 10. And then we have what number in our ones? A 2. Now again, we're going to add our tens together. So we have 70 plus 10 equals, so we have 7 tens. We're going up one more 10, which is 8 tens. And don't forget that 0 for your place value. So 70 plus 10 equals 80. Now we need to add the numbers for our ones. We have 9 plus 2 equals. So if you have 9, go up 2 more. What do you get to? Right, 11. Now again, we're not finished because we can't say 79 plus 12 equals 80, 11. That doesn't make sense. We need to add what we got for our tens with a number we got for our ones. So we have 80 plus 11 equals. So we have our 8 plus our 1 for our tens. So 8 plus 1 is 9. And then we have a 0 plus a 1 in our ones place, which equals 1. So 80 plus 11 equals 91. All right, we have one more problem to do together. We have 59 plus 32. So again, we're going to break down each number into tens and ones. So we have our 59. So we have a 5 in our tens, which stands for what? Right, it stands for 50. And then what do we have in our ones place? Right, a 9. So 50 and 9 make our 59. Now we need to come over and do the same thing for 32. So in our tens, we have a 3. So the 3 stands for what? Right, 30, because we have 3 groups of 10. And then what's in our ones? Right, a 2. Now we need to do some more adding. So we have our 50 and our 30 for our 10. So 50 plus 30 equals, so our 5 and our 3 make our 8, and then we have our zeros to add, so we need to remember that 0, because 5 tens plus 3 tens equals 8 tens, which is 80. Now we need to add the numbers we have for our ones place. We have 9 plus 2 equals. And we just did this up here. What was our 9 plus 2? Right, 11. And again, we're not finished yet because we wouldn't say 59 plus 32 equals 80, 11. We need one number. So we have 80 plus 11 equals, and again, we already did this up here. What was 80 plus 11? Right, it was 91. Those are 8 plus our 1 for our tens is 9. And then 0 plus 1 for our ones is 1. So I want you to try again to do 4 problems on your own, just like what we just did. So you're going to solve 38 plus 45, 48 plus 45, 57 plus 34, and 24 plus 37. And again, you're going to break it up. So first you need to break up your numbers into your tens and ones. So you have 38 and 45, so break up your 38 into your tens and ones. Then you're going to add your tens together, then add your ones together, and then put those two numbers together. Can't wait to see your work.